post on that posting whose name is @BlinksMom, and they were wondering what kind of SHTF bandaging you could do that would mimic the Israeli bandage. So that got me to thinking, and I messed around with a couple of different things, and what I settled on is what I'm about to show you. It would work to apply pressure. However, the commercially produced bandaging does exactly what it's designed to do, creating a pressure bandage without creating a tourniquet, so to speak. And remember, anytime you bandage limbs, whether it be the legs or the arms, you want to make sure that you check for pulses so that you make sure that you didn't create a tourniquet, unless that was your goal. If your goal is to create a tourniquet, then once you properly apply that tourniquet, the bleeding should stop. If it's not hurting, it's not on correct. But enough of that. I'll cover that in another video. Today we're going to just cover the what I found to work pretty well. One is, yep, you guessed it, a tampon. This would be your absorbent bandage. You'd put this on the wound, absorbent side down. And for you guys out there that have never messed with one or don't really know what I'm talking about, this inside, these are wings, or panty liner wings that loop around the crotch area of the panties and grab on and allow this to stay put. Under that, though, there's a pad here that's absorbent, and that's the absorbent area. So you would put that down on the wound. And then what I ended up using was 3-inch Curlex, or rolled gauze. And we'll get into showing you how I did it, and the method that I found works the best to create as much leverage as you can. And remember, it's not going to be as good as some of the commercially available things, but we'll talk about that. And just as a side note, you could use an ACE wrap bandage, but I caution you in using an ACE wrap because of its elasticity. You have a high chance of creating a tourniquet style band that is smaller than it should be, and we'll cover that in tourniquet video. Okay, so let's get to the bandage. We've got our wound. It's on our thigh, just like in our previous video. I'm going to use this maxi pad here. I'm going to place it on this system here, and on your third wrap you bring it around, and we're going to just grab this middle part here. You're going to do a loop and take it back around the other direction, making sure that you pull all the slack out so that your loop ends up being right over the wound. Okay, that's paramount. Okay, so when you pull it back, that's about the center point of our wound. So we're going to bring our rolled bandage around. We're going to tuck it through that loop. Okay, just like so. And then now you have a girth hitch. Okay, those of you who know your knots, we've got a girth hitch. And what we're going to do is we're going to pull that girth hitch back. We're going to maintain pressure on our bandage here, and we're going to pull it as tight as we can get it, keeping in mind we don't want to cut off circulation to the rest of the limb. It's going to hurt like the dickens when you push down on this person's wound, whether it's yours or someone else's. So keep that in mind. You're going to push down as hard as you can. You're going to bring it back around, and that's going to apply the most pressure you can get. It's not a whole lot as compared to the commercially available pressure bandages. And then what I would like to do is, as I bring it around and come over the wound, I'm going to twist and pull and then continue to wrap. And then I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to twist and I'm going to pull as I go down and continue to wrap. You can do this as many times until you create enough pressure, keeping in mind that you still want to remain, you still want to continue blood flow to the rest of the extremity, because once again, we're not creating a tourniquet. Twist and pull. Okay, and we're going to continue to go around. And what I like to do typically in the field, when I'm treating patients or I've wrapped an area, is instead of one thing you can do is you can rip this down the middle, create two pieces, okay, and you can tie a knot, preferably a square knot, down on top of this wound, which will create even more pressure. If you've achieved the desired pressure with just the wraps, you can take this tail and just take it and tuck it in under, and now you've got your SHTF with what may be on hand bandage that mimics your Israeli pressure bandage. There you have it. That's the improvised pressure bandage. And I want to thank @Blink's Mom. Did I say that right? Yes, @Blink's Mom, for posting the comment and asking the question. I hope this answers it. Keep in mind, all you preparedness-minded individuals out there, that we have to think outside the box, and sometimes we have to use the items around us to achieve our end goal, whatever that may be. Stay tuned for more content. I'm the Resistance Medic. Please feel free to upvote, follow, and re-steam.